Okay, hi. Today I'm going to talk about how do you build your organization structure and also what is the optimal level of people you can have reporting to you. Both are very important as you grow. On the early stages, when you're starting a company, when you're 5-10 people, the tendency will be to build a very flat structure, right? Even in our case, even up to 30-40 people, we used to have a very flat structure, and I know a lot of people are really proud about it, and they keep bragging they have a very flat structure in the organization. But what happens is, as you scale, it becomes impossible to manage. So the recommendation from my experience is you start building a hierarchical structure. Once you reach a limit 20-25 people, you start building a hierarchy. Typically what happens is you will have two people at exactly same level, say for example like a recruitment team, right? There are two people doing exactly same things. Over the period, if you have a flat structure, you will multiply your reporting lines. So it's more or less the same operations, but you need to do it twice. The more meetings you have and the more reporting lines you have, you're not going to be productive. So at some point, I would recommend you start building a hierarchical structure, and the direct report should be not more than 5 or 6 ideally. The reason why you can't have more than 5 or 6 direct reports is you need to invest your time on mentoring them and understanding what they do on a weekly basis and get feedback and constantly improve on it, right? Otherwise, if you have 10-15 people reporting to you, I had in the past, situation like this where a lot of people you're kind of directly reporting to me. You can't focus. You cannot really, do justice of giving valuable feedback. If there are a lot of meetings in a day, your mind is always thinking about the next meeting rather than you're focusing on the current meeting, right? You need to avoid it. So that for me, in my experience, having that 6 people, maximum 6 or 7 people reporting to you is the ideal structure. So today, if you look at it, when we wanted to start something, we go more of a top-down approach rather than a bottom-up approach. The example I can give you is we recently started to build up an outbound sales team for one of our products. In the past, we would have probably hired a few SDRs and AEs and then try to do it ourselves. There are two problems, right? When you have 3-4 people at the AE SDR level, you are actually need to mentor all of them. So what we have done is we went and hired head of sales, and then that person, right from day one, he or she will build up the team. The advantage is, you're allowing that person to build the ideal team what they want, and also your reporting line is just one person. You only need to spend time with that one head of sales person. You can have that helps you significantly in terms of scaling. It's very important once you scale the company. It's something to keep in mind. Yeah. Thank you.